Good morning and welcome to the Forex Daily Wrap, brought to you by Pepperstone on Monday the 22nd of October 2018. I'm Darren Sinden and you can follow me throughout the day on Twitter by using @ds_Pepperstone. Right, let's take a look at the overnight changes and price moves to be aware of. And in fact, as it's a Monday, of course, we'll look at these things from a weekly perspective. And against that background then, not a great week for the euro or indeed the pound sterling against the US dollar, both of them losing a significant amount over the course of the last week. And indeed, even in Australia, where there was some pushback in the latter part of the week from the Aussie dollar, we were still down 0.32% against the US currency. But it was a different story for its New Zealand counterpart, the Kiwi, gaining 0.64% against the US currency last week. So divergence between the Antipodean twins there. The yen had a weak week, down by 0.77% against the US currency, and the Mexican peso fell by 2.29% against its northern rival. But not all emerging markets were under pressure. The Brazilian real posted gains of 1.9% against the US dollar over the course of the last 7 days. Dollar index, for its part, traded up 0.66% over the course of the week, and shortly before we recorded the video was trading at 95.68. Okay then, what's on the calendar today? Events that may move the markets. A very quiet calendar today. I don't think there's any way to dress this up. It's a holiday in New Zealand today. It's Labour Day there. We've already had a speech by the Reserve Bank of Australia Assistant Governor de Bell. That was at 2 a.m. GMT. And that was followed at 4:30 GMT this morning by All Industry Activity Index out of Japan for the month of August. And a significant uplift there compared to the prior read. To come later this morning, we shall have the release of Germany's Bundesbank monthly report, a look at the state of the finances of the Bundesbank itself and the German economy. And then we cross over the Atlantic at 12:30 for the influential Chicago Fed National Activity Index out of the States for the month of September. At the same time, we'll hear from Canada and their wholesale sales data for the month of August. At 15:30, there are 3 and 6 month T-bill auctions out of the States. And then at 22:35, one of the hardest working central bankers this week, RBA Assistant Governor de Bell, will be speaking again. Okay then, breaking news and comment that's caught my eye overnight and over the weekend. And first of all, if you didn't see it on Friday, Italy was downgraded by Moody's, the rating agency. And then the EU told Rome that its budget proposals are in serious breach of EU rules. There's meant to be an official response to the Italian budget proposal at the EU tomorrow, I believe. Meanwhile, Theresa May, the UK Prime Minister, believes that a Brexit deal is moving closer, though the Irish border issue still remains unresolved. Chinese equities have rallied strongly, up by as much as 4% after signs of government support for both the markets and the economy in China. And US and Russian officials will meet today to discuss a medium-range nuclear missile treaty, which the USA is threatening to ditch over what it sees as Russian non-compliance. Okay then, food for thought and something for you to take away with you into the trading day and beyond. And why not think about this? And the question I'd like to ask this morning is austerity at the root of the EU's current problems? And I say that because public spending as a percentage of GDP in Italy and the UK has been declining sharply since 2009. You can see that here on the chart. The UK public spending is a function of GDP in blue, and the dotted line, the similar measure for Italy. So the question really is, are Brexit and the Italian budget partly a response to this trend and the wish for the population for things to improve on the ground in their local economies? Okay, please take a moment to read the risk warning. Trading CFDs and foreign exchange on margin can be a risky business. If you're in any doubt about those risks or the suitability of leverage products for you, then please do contact your Pepperstone account representative. And do take a moment to read this risk warning thoroughly. Thank you for your time.